Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, Fight World? It's the kid Ego, and I'm back, man. I was gonna keep working on some things while I wait for people to join, but I see we had one dislike, so we had to compensate for the hate. They want to hate so bad, so I gotta spread some love. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's get right into it. Ain't no waiting. We just jumping right to that bag. Okay. Yeah. They want to hate so bad. That must be a miserable life. What's happening? Gang. Bay Area, West Side. Put the West Coast on my back. Believe in that. You believe in God, believe in Death Row East, believe in Boxingego. We working, people. I got my coffee. Listen, this is not going to be probably the longest stream. I still haven't finished packing. I still haven't even got my flight. But it don't matter because true bosses, they find ways to adjust. We going to figure it out. But I will, listen, I will be in LA this week. Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter, give it up. I don't know nothing about what you said with Charlo. I ain't heard that. Ego, I don't know why YouTube unsub me from you. I don't know. Sometimes, I guess if you don't leave a comment, some people watch, but if you don't interact, I heard some people get removed for stuff like that. Zachary said, Ego, they mad. Oh, you mad. You big mad. They big mad. They big mad, big bad. They big mad, big bad, man. It don't matter. We got this. Yo. Hey, that's a good question. But, no, I mean, I'm driving distance if I wanted to drive. But it's not a fun drive. You like there's this part you have to pass. It's like slaughterhouses, so it just smells like straight manure. See, people underestimate California. California is big. If I drive from the Bay Area, you know what I mean, depending on when I leave too, but it'll take 6 hours to get to the Bay Area. 6.5 hours. You know what I mean? And if there's like an accident on the Grapevine, you know, who knows? But it's like, you know what I mean? If you get there in 5 hours and 30, I've done it. I've got there like, but I left it like early in the morning, like 3 a.m., 5 a.m. It's like a 5.5 hour drive. Like if you make good timing from the Bay, you can get there in like maybe 5 hours and 20, something like that. But it's California's big. So like an average drive, because most people stop, you know, go to the bathroom or something, get gas when they get closer. 6 hours. So yeah, I don't prefer the drive. And see, when I cover boxing, I'll be dolo. Yes, I know people when I get there, or I know people in LA or different cities I'm in, like, you know, Vegas, but I don't, you know what I mean? I would be driving 6 hours by myself, so it's much easier to hop on a plane. You know what I mean? And I find pretty good deals on tickets and stuff, and it's a 45-minute flight. My dude William said, salute from B-More. Shout out to Baltimore, man. Ego got him hating early in the stream. They hate so fat, like it's funny. But that's how you know who's winning, man, because they don't look at you even if you ain't doing nothing. There's some people that want to be, never mind. I don't even have to say it. Whatever. Yeah, we got a dislike before the stream even started. I ain't even said one word. I hate you. I hate these streams. But they here. Why are you here? That's my thing. That's what I don't get with this internet shit. Why are you even here? If you don't like somebody, why even come? Like, I hate this restaurant. You're gonna come every day. Shout out to Dion, Washington. Justice for Nia Wilson. #Oakland. Sending love to the Bay Area from the deep South. Shout out to the South. Man, you know, it's funny because I feel like the Bay Area is like a piece of everywhere. Like some of it reminds me of New York. Some of it reminds me of like down south and Texas and places like Atlanta. And then, you know, some of it reminds me of LA. It's just like a piece of everything. That's what it feels like. Because I meet people from different places. And I don't know. I feel like there's a piece of that in the Bay. It's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, definitely rest in peace to that young woman. Nia Wilson. See, I told y'all, this is why we taking over, because we giving back to our communities. It's not like boxing's cool, but it's also about giving back to your communities. Like what are you doing here? You know, Muhammad Ali has a real good quote. It said, here, I don't want to slaughter his quote. I don't like doing that. Like trying to paraphrase. I paraphrase, but on certain quotes. I want to get it 100% right. Muhammad Ali says, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. I love that quote. And that's true. So we got to start giving back, you know what I mean? Paying it forward, talking to our little brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews, stuff like that, man. It's not just about, and boxing's great, but we got a lot of stuff going on in this world. Smash the like button. Ego, have you seen what Higgins said on Fight Hub? No, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I heard they got the punk coward that did it. I mean, who does that? Just go to a train station, just randomly slash someone's throat? And please don't plead insanity. Get your ass beat in prison. You know what I mean? I hope they don't, because that's how cowards get off. They either kill themselves, you know, like I was in Vegas when that Vegas shooting went down. I was on the strip too. I just wasn't at a country concert because, you know what I mean, that's not really my scene. But yeah, that was crazy. It was scary. He said, Ego, go check that. It was weird. Well, what made it weird though? Yeah, don't use no mental illness. Take your ass in that prison and get your ass beat. Because prison, they got rules in prison. You know what I mean? My brother's a cop. They got rules in prison. It's not just like a bunch of savages and like, you know what I mean, racial cliques and stuff. That's a part of it, but they got hierarchies and people that do certain heinous crimes get dealt with. That's why Jeffrey Dahmer got killed in there. And that's why he got killed. Somebody picked up a weight and hit his dumb ass. Anyway, they already saying dude is mentally, oh well, you should. Nah, let me stop. But smash the like button. We talking boxing. I don't know. I gotta get my hair cut. I gotta finish packing. It's going down this week. Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter Jr. I can't wait for this fight. I'll be in LA. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be lit. If you live in LA, you should definitely get there. If not, check it on Showtime. Check the channel for the latest and greatest, the coverage. We working. Now, I was gonna make a video. I might still do it, but Mikey Garcia, I seen there's an interview with Mikey Garcia. I love Mikey Garcia. I think he's a phenomenal fighter. And if I see him, I'm probably gonna ask him about this. You know what I mean? If I get a chance to interview him and ask him. He did an interview and he says he's at a disadvantage at 140 pounds. But like, okay, I can understand why you would say that. He said 135 is more natural for him. He's at a disadvantage. Then why are you talking about fighting Errol Spence Jr. at 147? Immediately when I read the quote, I said, that don't make sense to me. How you gonna say you want wreck with Errol Spence at 147, but talking about 7 pounds under that at 140, you're at a disadvantage and you belong at 135? That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel you're at a disadvantage at 140, why you calling out a boogeyman at 147 that no 147 pounders are really like chomping at the bit to fight? Boxing, we gotta just make stuff make sense. If someone has a logical explanation, I would love to hear that. But that doesn't really make sense to me. Big bank take little bank. Y'all know that. Like, if you feel disadvantaged or like you're giving away weight advantages and stuff at 140 and make it sound like it's a bad thing, then why even call out Errol Spence? Talking about this year, so no tune-ups. You talking about that's for your third fight if you get past Eastern. Listen, this is gonna be a good fight. I think Mikey is more technically sound. A lot of people sleeping on Easter though. Like, they're making it like Mikey's finna beat his ass and it's not this one-way traffic. Listen, a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. I know the games, I know the politics. People have favorites, and people, they go with like who's the same ethnicity or heritage or whoever they relate to. I'm saying y'all could do whatever, but that's why y'all fight predictions. The moment you start trying to do that, like, oh yeah, it's because he's a warrior, like all that extra shit, and not analyze the fight realistically, that's why y'all predictions be so wrong. Hold on, I gotta take these little pills, these allergy pills and shit. Speaking of pills, I heard Demi Lovato has a possible heroin overdose. So hopefully she emerges from that, whatever situation she got going on. That's fucked up, but hopefully she gets the help. You know what I mean? Help she knew. She's a cutie too. But listen, that's why a lot of y'all fight predictions be way off. Lomachenko and Usyk take the pound for pound 1 and 2 spot? Hell no. There, you could put him up there, but nah. Terrence Crawford, what happened to him? Y'all just be, y'all need to get a job at HBO. They'll probably hire you. Okay, Jim. Alexander Usyk, he got like, motherfucker talk about 1 and 2. And see, this is the thing. Y'all can say whatever. That's why I don't even do pound for pound lists. But then when I give my opinion, I'm hating. So y'all motherfuckers can say Lomachenko and Usyk are number 1 and 2. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody. Listen, how did Usyk? And see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I hate about the internet. There's like no accountability. Just everyone just throws out their opinion with no type of stripes or anything. And like, this is the thing. How did Usyk go from being on nobody's pound for pound list, nobody that I know really even had him in the top 10, and then all of a sudden he's number 2 and number 1? Stop it. Like, because pound for pound is not necessarily just one win. You know what I mean? Yeah, he took Murat Gassiev and he made him look ordinary, but like, Gassiev had a good win versus Dorticos, but he wasn't like no Ricky Hatton, you know what I mean, who had wins over Costa Zoo, who beat Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., who beat Zab Judah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all do way too much. The man is skilled. I enjoy watching his fight. I think he's crafty, good footwork, but y'all do too much. Like, and then when a person like me, brother like me, come out and say what it really is and what I feel, then all of a sudden, oh, you're hating. You hate Eastern European people. Why do you hate people from Ukraine? Like, stop. Just stop. The Black Channel, they hate Eastern European. Like, no. I had no problem with people putting Klitschko on pound for pound. He's from Ukraine too. You know why? Because Klitschko was dominant, and he dominated. Whether you loved his style or you hated it, he was dominant, and he was beating everybody in his division for a long period of time up until Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? He beat Bryant Jennings. He beat, so y'all could save it. Miss me with the Black Channel. Why do the Black, like? Listen, Usyk will beat Joshua. Let me see it. Let's see it. Like, again, y'all, I don't know what type of boxing brains y'all have. Is there a chance he beats Joshua? It's boxing. Yeah, he's a good fighter, but Joshua's not even in the best of lights right now, and y'all said I hate Joshua, but I don't hate that man. That's why I'm being realistic. Usyk doing whatever versus Gassiev versus going up and doing that to heavyweights, that's two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all say I hate Joshua because he's not in the favorable light, and I'm giving my opinion on that. But I'm not even discounting that man Joshua, saying he had no chance versus Usyk. He definitely got a chance. Joshua stretches grown-ass men. You know what I mean? Bigger than Usyk. So, you know what I mean? Gassiev wasn't even really throwing no punches. Joshua, he's had, like, he's not a flawless fighter, but what fight did you ever see Joshua where he don't throw no fucking punches for 12 rounds? Listen, name a Joshua fight where, not that he got tired in the middle, where he went 12 rounds without throwing no fucking punches. Name a Joshua fight that ever happened. Y'all sound stupid as shit. And like, for me, I don't think I like Tony Bellew. I don't think he's the biggest heavyweight, but I think Usyk versus Bellew is a good fight. So at least get past someone like that before you guys start. Like y'all so quick to anoint the next Floyd Mayweather and the next pound for pound great that y'all sound nonsensical. Because you won't even beat a Tony. He hadn't even beat a Tony Bellew at heavyweight, and that's not a disrespect. I think I rate Tony Bellew, but y'all talking about Joshua. Joshua's at the top of the totem pole. Him and Wilder, and Fury. You know what I mean? Beat Luis Ortiz. Why no? See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all do too much. Why everyone keep talking straight to the Joshua? Because Joshua's not in the limelight. Beat Luis Ortiz. Let's see Usyk versus Luis Ortiz. Both have amateur backgrounds. Luis Ortiz coming off a loss this Saturday, or the Mikey Garcia Robert Easter card. He has a chance to get a win on the win column. Let's see Usyk. Let's see Usyk versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. You know what I mean? Let's see that. But until we see stuff like that, no, I'm not going to just undermine all these power punching ass heavyweights and just say Usyk guaranteed beats him. Is there a chance he beats him? Yeah, but he's stepping into a whole different league with the level of punching power. Like, because Garcia, he has knockout power. I think he's strong. But when's he ever stretched somebody like, what's the name did? Like Wilder and Spilka. When's Garcia stretched a top person, you know what I mean? Like a top 15 guy in his division like Wilder did to Spilka. Hold on, we got a hot seat. Let me get one of these bums out of here. Y'all want me to get a little bum out of here? Okay. Let me get one of these bums. Yeah, let me get one of these bums. I said let me get one of these bums. Yeah, champ. Hey, I'm about to get one of these bums. Y'all want me to get a bum? I can get a bum. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want me to get these bums out of here? If y'all want this work, let me get a bum. Can I get a hell yeah if y'all want me to get a bum? My baby Maya, she knew exactly what bum I'm going after, because he's saying the most reckless stuff. All right, SJB Entertainment 83. We're going to send you back to 83. You're going to be back in time like Marty McFly in no time. And we stay fly. He said Usyk beats Wilder 100%. The fact that you bet any fight and say so-and-so wins 100% already lets me know that should really be your strike one, because you don't really have, like, you can't say that. You can't say, oh, Matisse beats Pacquiao 100%. Pacquiao, it's boxing. So the fact that you said 100%, I already know you on some clown shit. So that's really your strike one. But let's hear it. Let's hear your intelligent explanation as to why Alexander Usyk beats Wilder 100%. Exactly. He said, there's a commenter said, this is the fight game. Nothing is 100%. That's what I'm saying. What if Usyk got cut and he was bleeding his eye and you in there with that monster ass puncher and Wilder's gonna knock your fucking noodle out. You're gonna knock, you know what I'm saying? Knock you out the frame. Block him. Automatic failure. I told you these bums can't beat me. It says, ha ha ha, Wilder has one way of fighting. Well, ha ha ha, yo ass up out of here. Shooters, get rid of my light work. His name is SJB Entertainment 83. No, don't try to start explaining it now. We were trying to do the hot seat and you talking about ha 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 with no explanation. So we gonna he, ha ha ha, ho ho ho, yo ass up out of here. Shout out to Kennedy Linder. Listen, we're not playing games. You're not coming to my streams just talking to foolishness. Save that for whoever else does streams. You can do that on their channel. They're not doing it on mine. I'm not having you graffiti up my chat room and you ain't talking about nothing. And you can't even back up the stuff you say. Ah, ha, 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 Wilder, ha, ha. Well, guess what? Ha, ha, ha. Wilder fights one way and is knocking out 39 people out of 40 fights one way. Murat Gassiev punches harder than Wilder. Should I automatically block them for that? He says Gassiev punches harder than Wilder. Stop it. Stop it. You sound dumb as hell. Should we automatically block him? Motherfucker said Gassiev. And just so you know, I heard Triple G used to beat up on Gassiev in sparring. That motherfucker's at 160. So explain that. Truth be told. All right, block the dude. Hold on. We gotta get Justice back in here. MSH, you out of here. Let me get him. Let me get a bum. Yeah, he talked about. I heard, but actually, shout out to Andres Fanfara. I interviewed him. He said Garcia does got cracks. He said Garcia hits hard, so it's not a knock on him. He does hit hard from, and Fanfara is big. You know what I'm saying? So I don't doubt that Garcia has power, but to say he's hitting harder than Wilder, stop it. Because how he hit harder than Wilder, and he got less knockouts. Wilder got more fights and a higher knockout percentage. Trump 2020 says, "Get a real job, you bum." You mad? Oh, they mad. Why do I? What is this whole? This is how these broke bums say. This is how they talk. Get a real job, you bum. Why would I go work for somebody when I work for myself? I wake up when I want. I'm going to the Mikey Garcia Robert Easter fight week this week. I haven't even bought my plane ticket because I don't care. Because I want to talk to you guys, and I can do that later, and I can travel when I want. What is this whole real job thing? These dudes is like slavery minded. Oh, go get a real job. Why? How? If someone's working independently and they're happy, their bills are paid, they're enjoying what they do, something they love. Why would you tell them to get a real job? What is a real job? You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. I've had real jobs. I make more than I did when I was working real jobs for other people. Sounds like jealousy to me. Oh, see, shout out to Maya. She called it. She said, sounds like jealousy. These dudes are crazy. These motherfuckers talking about get a real job. What's a real job? Would you, like, honestly, let's be real. Would you rather work for yourself and have a self-sustaining business where it's always something new? You get to travel, you get to meet females, you get to meet fans, take pictures with people, or would you rather be sitting up here working at fucking Toys R Us as it's about to close down and have a liquid? Just stop hating. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. Just stop hating. Everybody just say stop hating. Oh, you mad? Yeah, Holland Future, he knows what's up. He said work for myself, LOL. That's what I'm saying. Like, I literally wake up when I want. Like, why would I go punch in for somebody and make less money? Like, dudes are stupid. But anyway, enough of that. Quit hating. Stop hating, stop snitching. We working. Usyk is very good. I like Usyk. But at the end of the day, you got to put some respect on these heavyweights' names. You know what I mean? Smash the like button, people. Yeah, you gotta put respect. And see, like, these dudes is crazy. Like, look at Lomachenko. At 130, he was the man. 135, his very first fight with a game opponent, he got knocked down. Nobody at 130 was knocking him down like that, or barely even winning rounds. First fight in a new division, gets knocked down and is in a true fight or a competitive fight. Even at the point where Linares got hit with the body shot, it was competitive. Actually, it was going Linares' way for the most part. Linares was like coming alive. Then he got caught. Perfect shot, boom, to the body. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you tell me what it is. You can't just say someone, like, what someone's gonna do. Like, even like, look at Broner, Danny Garcia. They're good fighters, but as they moved up, their power was more manageable for other fighters to take. Danny Garcia hasn't had a knockout like Eric Morales 2 at 147. Who'd he knock out like that? You know what I'm saying? So, as you move up in weight, you have to acclimate. You have to, you know. So, yeah, my thing is let these fighters be good and let them develop. Like, people are doing that with Jaime Munguia. He's entertaining. He's fun. He ain't said nothing that I like his demeanor. I like his attitude. His abuela, his grandma was in the crowd. She took her teeth out, her dentures. Like, the whole family seemed lit. I like it. But I mean, he still has some work to do. I mean, people so quick to it. It's like this new social media age. It's like people are super quick to anoint you, like where it's like they don't. It's like there's like a boxing's gonna run out of time or something, so they have to hurry up and tell you who the next person is. Like, just let these people develop. You know what I mean? Like, let Jaime Munguia. We don't know. We don't know where it's gonna end up for him. You know what I mean? Look at like Fernando Vargas. He was on the up and coming, and then he like stepped up, and De La Hoya fights and shit like that. Trinidad, like, we'll just see. Abuela did she did take out her denture. She she took that shit out and auntie just I don't know why she did that. I wouldn't do that on HBO. But she an OG, so she don't care. She motherfucker. She's like, fuck you, Letterman. I wanna take my shit out right now. What's up? What's good? What's good with DAZN? Vargas wasn't the same after Tito. That's because that man had a left hook from hell. Oh my God. Tito had cracks. Klitschko would have slept Wilder. You have to agree. I don't have to agree to shit. I don't know if he would have slept Wilder. Klitschko struggles with guys his size or bigger. So you have to agree. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, and we can just keep it pushing. If y'all know so much about boxing, I'm gonna do like AJ. Remember when he told y'all to fight Wilder? I encourage you, open your channel and you do what I do and start making videos with these points that you guys are saying. It's like, okay, Usyk would destroy Wilder. Klitschko would have destroyed Wilder. You start a channel. You already have the username. Start a channel and just start putting your points out there and see who feels you and see who relates to what you have to say. If you think DAZN is better than HBO and Showtime and ESPN, and you think that ESPN poll was true, great. On your channel, start doing videos and putting to say DAZN's the greatest, even though I haven't fucking tried it. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They rather come to my shit. They rather come to my shit and tell me that I'm wrong. You do it. You do it then. Like Joshua said, you do it. You get on your YouTube account and you start talking about all these points that you're saying. Don't come to my shit. Just do it on your shit. And we'll see how you grow. Because you saying everything right and I'm saying everything wrong. That's why it's like old media. Motherfuckers hate and like, oh, why do you listen to these guys? Why do you listen to new media and all this shit, taking like little shots? But why are they not listening to you? That's a better question. Why are you not growing? Why are you growing at a snail's pace? Maybe some, you know. See, that's the thing. Everybody want to talk about the next person. They don't want to look in the mirror. Yeah, I said they don't want to look in the mirror. You look in the mirror. Judge that person. Don't judge me. Judge you. Look in the mirror. Because that's the only person I'm judging. I don't give a fuck what other people are doing. I look in the mirror every day when I go to brush my teeth, wash my face. That's who I judge. I judge that motherfucker in the mirror. Like, yeah, okay, you need to step up. You've been procrastinating. Oh, you did a good job here. That's who I judge. I'm not out here judging. I don't have no competition. People are like, oh, so-and-so did a video for, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what no one ever does. You know what I'm saying? I care about what I do. So that's that. There's no competition. Jacobs, Derevyanchenko. Jacobs. I mean, I've seen more of Jacobs, so he is more proven. So in a situation like that, I think Derevyanchenko's a good fighter, but Andre Rozier's a good trainer, and I would have to assume since he trains both, he's gonna stay with. He calls Danny Jacobs his son. You know what I mean? So I would have to assume he's gonna stay him. So I don't know who's gonna be training Derevyanchenko, and he hasn't had no fights the caliber of Danny Jacobs. So I think Danny Jacobs will probably outbox him and win. You know what I mean? I got to go off of who has more experience at the pro high level, and that's Jacobs. And he got power and different stuff. He just had bigger moments. But see, the thing with the Derevyanchenko Triple G could have been a good fight is Triple G don't fight like Jacobs. Jacobs, in my opinion, can box more. Like in terms of like get on his toe. Like we don't see Triple G get on his toes and just jab. Like he has a good jab, but he's not like bouncing with it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tony Taylor. He says, just keeping it 100. Either you're right most of the time or you have a legitimate argument. Best boxing channel. You're my ESPN. #facts. Salute. Shout out to the boxing fans. I appreciate it. This is what I do it for. You know what I mean? Guys like you. Now, we got to do a little shameless plug because I want you guys to enjoy boxing. I want you guys to enjoy what boxing has to offer. Fan Expo. If you're going to be in Las Vegas the week of Canelo versus Golovkin, or you live in Las Vegas, you should try to get to the Fan Expo. They have a ton of fighters that have been in there in the past, like Floyd Mayweather's been a past guest. I think Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Mike Tyson, just a bunch of people. And then this year they're going to try to confirm as many people that they can. I know some of them that are going to be there, but some of them haven't finalized their paperwork. So as it gets closer to the event, you'll hear more and more people. So far, they got, you know, Badu Jackson, they got Eric Morales and Fernando Vargas and different people like that. So should be a good event. I have an affiliate link in my description. If you want to purchase tickets, it gives credit to the channel. So I appreciate it. If you guys are going, you can copy your tickets through the link in my description box on my videos. It should be on all the videos now. So I'll be there. It should be a good time. Last year I seen Narcos Maidana. That was a good moment for me. I never got to cover a Maidana fight. You know what I mean? Where I was at with the coverage and shit. I never covered a Narcos Maidana fight. So I got to see him. That was cool. White would give Wilder some work though. Listen, my suggestion to you guys is this. You guys have all these opinions. Start getting a voice. Find a voice. Find your voice. That's all I can say. If you think Dillian White gives Wilder work, make a video about it. And be like, hey, this is the fight that needs to happen in the heavyweight division. Not Joshua Wilder, but Dillian White. Because in my opinion, Dillian White is in a tough fight as is. And he just did an interview and the Behind the Gloves, and he says he's listed at the underdog versus Joseph Parker. So he's got to get past that. Y'all motherfuckers talking about Deontay Wilder. He has to get past Joseph Parker, who is a good fighter, and we'll have to see what they both learned. You know what I mean? They both lost to the same man, so. Shout out to Kennedy Linder. See, I really feel like I love my shooters because I feel like we relate to a lot of stuff. Kennedy Linder said it best. He said, y'all motherfuckers just say anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, where did it, and the other thing is, where does Dillian White Wilder come from? You know what I mean? Like, what title or conversation are we having where that even comes? You know what I'm saying? Where does that even come from? Dillian White's fighting Joseph Parker, and you talking about, oh, he's gonna give Wilder work. So you sound probably like an AJ protector. So you're just trying to create some other narrative because that was just random. That was random that you gonna talk about a fight when no one was talking about that fight, and that other person has their own fighter or their own fight coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's really weird to me. And beyond that, why do y'all want to jump straight? Okay, y'all motherfuckers want to see, you don't want to see Wilder Joshua, and you guys know who I'm talking about. They don't want to see Wilder Joshua, you know, the exact accounts and the names and the people who are pitching this narrative that Wilder doesn't deserve Joshua. Yet, all of a sudden, Dillian White deserves a title shot, and he hasn't even beat Joseph Parker. But none of these dudes is screaming for Luis King Kong Ortiz, who had a very valiant effort versus Wilder to get a shot with Dillian White. And the WBC ordered it. That's why I can't respect boxing fans like y'all, because y'all are blatant ducks. Y'all blatantly duck and support ducking and bullshit in the game. Luis King Kong Ortiz and Dillian White, they are both credible names. The WBC ordered that fight. Talk about that. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. Talk about King Kong. Talk about that. You know, you guys want to just throw Dillian White before Joseph Parker victory. You know, we got to make sure he beats him before that. And then y'all want to act like my dude Luis Ortiz ain't there. So if you could beat Wilder, why can't you beat the guy that he just knocked out? Explain that. If y'all say Dillian White is definitely gonna smash Wilder, smash him to bits and all the UK terms, he's a shit house and shit get banged and smash him to bits and all that, then why don't he smash Luis King Kong, or get past Joseph Parker, then smash Luis King Kong Ortiz to bits? Because that's who the WBC ordered, and that will put you in line to get a Wilder shot, because I believe they'll become the mandatory. That was the WBC. Listen, the WBC ordered an eliminator between Luis King Kong Ortiz and Dillian White, and then he didn't really address it. The only thing he said is, Wilder, send me a contract and I'll knock out the old man. And then he started negotiating with Kubrat Pulev. Then Pulev's team, or whatever, Epic Sports, won the purse bid. And then all of a sudden they didn't like that because they didn't want to fight in Bulgaria. And then now he all of a sudden fights Joseph Parker. B. James know what it is. He said they throwing out distractions like Trump. Exactly. They're trying to distract you from what's really going on. But over here, we stay woke. Stay woke, man. Yeah, Robert Helenius was a tough... See, that's the thing. I like Dillian White, but you guys act like he wasn't in tough fight. Like, he's like... Robert Helenius, I don't think that was his best work. Derek Chisora, I thought, beat him. So, I mean, what are you basing it off of? He's had good performances in there, too. He rocked Joshua, but then he got knocked out. The Robert Helenius wasn't his best work. Derek Chisora, I thought, beat him. He knocked out Lucas Brown, so that was an awesome performance. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what are we talking about? Like, his performances they've been consistent, like, he's in terms of entertainment, but, I mean, I don't know. Like, y'all keep throwing it like he just is, like, annihilating everyone in his path. Best boxing channel. Shout out to Gustavo. Ego Random. What do you think of Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia future fight? Listen, I'm good with any of them fights. If they're in the same weights or around the same weight and they can make it happen, let's see it. That's what I'm always gonna say. Let's see it. Ryan Garcia is my dude. I haven't met Teofimo Lopez, but he's coming off of surgery. I mean, I like all of them. Devin Haney's my dude. My dude Rollies with TMT. Tank. You know what I mean? The channel, I'm a fan. This channel is a fan of all these guys. So I want to see it. I want to see all of them. And that's the thing I like. You know, I've interviewed Shakur Stevenson before. These are all promising names. So the great thing is they all sound, there was like certain timepieces where everybody was friends. Marcos Maidana didn't want to fight Matisse. Broner is friends with Lamont Peterson, so they would never fight, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Broner and Danny Garcia were friends. They said they would fight, but they have never fought. You know what I'm saying? But this new batch, it's like they don't even like each other. Richardson Hitchens is beefing with Rollies, and then Ryan Garcia is beefing with Rollies and Tank's beefing with them, and Devin Haney's beefing with Shakur. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers just trying to fight. So hopefully the money's right. They build up their careers the right way, you know, learn on the job, and then they can make some of these big fights and big paychecks. I'm with it. Trump the realest out here. All right, Phil, you've been put on notice. One more dumb comment and you about to be out of here. What does Trump have to do with any of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is Trump? Like, that's my question. Phil McGroin. You already got a dumb name. See, that's how I be giving dudes strike. Your username's some bullshit. Then you're putting stupid shit. So you really, in my mind, have 2 strikes. So you're about to be on your way out. Keep leaving stupid shit. Trump the realest out. What does Trump have to do with this? You know what I mean? Who's talking about Trump? You'd be like, yeah, God damn it, I love Putin. What are you talking about? What does Putin have to do with anything that we're talking about? Y'all motherfuckers got Tourette's or something. Putin, oh shit, Rihanna, haha, fuck. What are you talking about? I taught Ryan Garcia how to do the electric slide. What? Like, did he just say I taught Ryan Garcia to do the electric slide? What the fuck are you even talking about? Get your groove on. Happy feet. What? fuck is y'all even talking about, man? Y'all just be saying like just whatever. Like I really feel in my heart of all hearts that y'all like have Tourette's. Like I'm not it's not like I'm making fun of you. I think you all really have this shit. Cause y'all just be saying, I pistol whip Tekashi, Gucci gang, get to the chopper. Like, what? You pistol whip Tekashi? Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Who was talking about that? Like, what are you talking about? No one's even. We talking about Teofimo and Haney, and you talking about Tekashi. Like, that motherfuckers is weirdos. Never put Vaseline on my lips. Ha. Like, that was off-putting. It was fuck. I sold Demi Lovato hair on. Like, y'all really got Tourette's out this motherfucker. What's good, Ego Chat? Ego Army stand up. Y'all know that. The Black Channels. Nah, I ain't hear about no Charlos stuff. Where'd y'all hear this? Where'd y'all hear this about Charlo? I never heard it. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't heard it. All right, I gotta get off in like 5-10 minutes because I gotta get a haircut. What else y'all want to talk about? Garcia Porter, awesome fight. I'm happy for that. I don't know why it took so long. Oh, damn, Rayfield said it. Damn. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. Did you see Rolly try to run up on Ryan? Yeah, I seen that. Rolly's my dude. You know, I feel bad. I gotta apologize to young homie because like I got busy right around that time. But me and him filmed some behind the scenes footage and I interviewed with him, and he was talking about Ryan Garcia and what happened. If y'all want me to stop being a little pussy and get the video edited, because I know it's been a minute, then say, Ego, get to it. Y'all got to put some pressure on me. I got to get that video out. Because I filmed it a while ago, and I still haven't got it out. So put pressure. I like pressure. If y'all want to see the Ryan Garcia, well, actually, Rolly's video talking about Ryan Garcia, let me know in the comment section. Y'all got to, I guess I got to get motivated. Ego, get to it. Damn, y'all ruthless. Ego, get to it. Get your monkey ass up and do the fucking video. Okay, y'all just gonna gang up on me. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, I'm Mayweather with the pressure. I like a challenge. Okay, I'll get to it. But y'all gotta support these young cats that I be interviewing and stuff like that. Joey Spencer, that's another one. That's my guy. He's fighting New York. If you live in New York, it's a good card. Very good card. Joey Spencer's going to be on it, so you could get to see him fight live. Peter Quillen, J. Leon Love, that's a good fight. In the main event is Devin Alexander versus Andre Berto. My dude Marlon Moore is on that card, and then also Luis Collazo. That's in August. Hey, Showtime is lit. You know how the Showtime is taking a shit on the. They're taking a shit on the competition. Showtime Extreme. They are like dropping a deuce. They're literally dropping a deuce on their competitor, their direct competitor, HBO. Like Showtime coming with that heat rock. Hey, Showtime got that heat rock, bitch. Showtime got Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter, Luis King Kong Ortiz on the undercard, right? My dude Mario Barrios on the undercard. This is the Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter card, right? Then a week or so after, they have Joey Spencer, Luis Collazo, Peter Quillen, J. Leon Love, Andre Berto versus Devin Alexander on the August 4th card, right? And my dude Marlon Moore's on that card. He trains out in Virgil Hunter Gym. And then shortly after that, they have September 8th. They just announced Danny Garcia versus Showtime Sean Porter. And they're trying to put David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell. I haven't had confirmation that is 100% going to be on it or likely to be on it or whatever. and then they're putting that on. Like, just with those alone, like, now that Sean Porter and Danny Garcia got announced, which we knew, Wilder will probably be back this year. Munguia Smith HBO broadcast had 827,000 viewers. That's cool. Solid numbers. But HBO has a big subscribership. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Showtime has far less subscribers than HBO because HBO has really good shows outside of boxing. Game of Thrones. I don't watch none of that, but Boardwalk Empire and Ballers and what's it called? Insecure and High Maintenance, all this shit. True Blood and Suke, right? So they have more subscribers. So they're supposed to do good numbers no matter what that, you know what I'm saying? Just because they have a good amount of subscribers. But at the end of the day, they're not putting on more fights and they're not putting on better quality fights on their premium network. Like Jaime Munguia versus Liam Smith. Don't get it twisted. It was a fun fight. I had no problem watching it. I enjoyed it. But it wasn't like a mega fight. It wasn't like, okay, if someone said this year, what do you want to see? Erislandy Lara versus Swift Jared Hurd in a unification, or Jaime Munguia title defense against his mandatory Liam Smith? Of course, I would have picked the more meaningful fight, which was Swift Hurd versus Erislandy Lara. And we got that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. HBO they need a big fight that's like, it's like how do I say it? Showtime is doing fights. They're doing meaningful. They're doing everything. Like in terms of, they have fights. Some of the fights they're meaningful for the division, really meaningful for the division fights with big names. And then some of the fights are just good fight. Like I would say Devin Alexander versus Andre Berto. That's just a good fight. On paper, it sounds like a good fight, a good, interesting matchup. I'm not going to say they're the top 3 in the division or nothing, but it seems like a good fight. Same thing with Peter Quillen, Kid Chocolate versus J. Leon Love. It just seems like a good fight, right? So you're getting that on a loaded card with Joey Spencer, Marlon Moore, and all these guys, Luis Collazo. But then you're also getting the meaningful fights that also should be good fights. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. That's for a WBC title. Stylistically, it's an interesting clash of styles. Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia this week. Big names, and it's a unification for lightweight. So HBO, okay, what's the last fight on regular HBO that had big names and big meaning? It was a big meaningful fight for the division. Like, hey, these two guys are potentially the best, top 2 in the division, or top 3. This year, on regular HBO. That's my question to you guys. Name the fight on regular HBO that had big names, like big star. That's Canelo Triple G. You guys don't know how to listen. Canelo Triple G hasn't happened, and it's not on regular HBO. Like, what don't you guys get? If you have regular HBO and you want to see Canelo Golovkin, then guess what? You have to pay 60, 70 bucks or whatever it is for it. Name an HBO fight this year that had big names, star power, whatever you want to call it, two popular fighters going at it, and it was also meaningful for the division. Y'all tell me the fight. See, this is what happens. I bring up points, and everyone's, oh, if I do a video when it's not live, they're, oh, you're biased, you suck. But then I bring up the point in front of y'all, no one comes up with nothing. So I'm okay being wrong. I'm okay being wrong. But y'all not proving me wrong. So then I'm just going to assume what I said people agree with, or they don't have facts to disprove it. Rung Vasai versus Estrada. I don't really know if that has star power. That was a good fight for the whatever Superfly division. But to be honest, I forgot about that fight. You know what I mean? It was a good fight when I watched it, but I forgot about it. To be honest, I'm not even just being funny. You human, yo? Was that ever in question? Y'all be saying, I told y'all got Tourette's. Some motherfucker say you're human, yo. Like, thank you, Captain Obvious. Whoever said I was superhuman or fucking robot. overload, danger. Like, what are y'all talking about? Motherfucker said you're a human. Whatever. But anyway, what is the HBO fight? Jorge Linares versus Mercita Hesta. And on that card, they had Lucas Matisse versus Tong Po or whatever the fuck the dude's name was. With the Mali, good fuck. Who was Batiste fighting for the WBA regular belt before he got slept by Pacquiao? Taram Kuam or whatever, whoever the fuck that dude was. Sergey Kovalev versus Igor Mikhalkin. You know, Sullivan Barrera, Dimitri Bivol. That was a good fight for the division, but it wasn't like, I wouldn't say blockbuster star power. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, we've seen Sullivan Barrera lose at the hands of Andre Ward before. Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter, that's a meaningful fight for the division. Everybody in current boxing, like if you're a boxing fan, you should know both, right? You should know both. And they're both undefeated. Somebody's gotta go. Oh my gosh, Curtis Cooper just killed y'all. HBO gave us the return of Vanes Martirosyan, and it only lasted a few minutes. It lasted less than 6 minutes. I was there. He got stopped in the second round. Alida Alvarez versus Kovalev, that's a good fight. I like it. It's a good fight. But I wouldn't say it's star power. You know, not that many people know. People know Kovalev, but not many people know Alida Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Name Alida Alvarez's last 3-4 fights. You know what I mean? People would struggle. Marlon M, he said people Googling HBO fights to argue with ego. LOL. Low blow. Yeah, so I mean, these people they Google. I want to be proven wrong. Google. Tell me what regular HBO fight had big star power, and it mean like Adrian Broner versus Vargas. Everyone knows who Broner is. Everyone knows Jesse Vargas. And if you try to act like you don't know Jesse Vargas, then you don't know shit about boxing. Because he fought Manny Pacquiao on pay-per-view. He fought Tim Bradley. He fought Josecito Lopez. He's bounced around with promoters. He was with Mayweather Promotions. He was with Top Rank. He was with Al Heyman, and now he's with DAZN. So he's been around the block. He's been in the game for a minute. He's sparred with a ton of people. He's done a ton of interviews, and people know him. So once again, that's what Showtime's getting. Brandon Rios, Danny Garcia. I'm not saying it's the most meaningful, but it was a guy coming off of a loss, and he was trying to get back. But everyone knows the two people, you know? Badu Jack, Adonis Stevenson. Everyone knows the two people. Kennedy Linder said they got a cheat sheet and still nothing. I told you they don't have nothing because they're you can't make something up. We boxing fans, we gonna know if that fight occurred this year or if it didn't. Jaime Munguia, Liam Smith, like what? With horrible HBO commentary, talking about Jaime Munguia reminds me of prime Oscar. In what capacity? In what way? But this is why new media is killing. Because remember all these motherfuckers? I told you we was going to destroy them. Piece by piece, we're going to break them down. Layer by layer. Because remember all these dudes are saying, oh, Al Heyman, he spent all of his money. He ran out of the PBC, sucks. Oh, Ego's just a PBC lover. Oh, he just loves Showtime. No, I love boxing. So whoever's treating me right as a fan, whoever's putting on the most compelling fights and has the best stable of fighters and the matchups that are, what's the word I'm trying to think of? The matchups that are just like motivate me, then it is what it is. Who do you think is the best light heavyweight right now? I would put Kovalev, but that doesn't mean Kovalev just off of the fact that of what he's done. You know what I'm saying? Arguably beat Ward. I had Ward winning, but some people had him winning. You know what I mean? Thought he won. Either way, it was a close fight. So based on that, but it could be Dimitri Bivol. I can't. That's not how I operate. I can't put Bivol over Kovalev when he ain't fought no one like Kovalev. You know what I mean? Because that's like Murat Garcia was looking good versus Dorticos, and then he fought Usyk, and then when he got someone who was like had the same type of momentum he had, similar size, and you know what I mean, highly skilled, he looked like a completely different fighter. So yeah, I can't. Kovalev is the man at light heavyweight until otherwise proven. I'm not saying I would pick Kovalev to beat everyone at light heavyweight, so don't get that twisted. He might lose to Elite or Alvarez, or he might win. I don't know. I haven't really thought too much of it. But based on what he's done, you got to have him up there. You can't say Anthony Yard or Vodstick, because Vodstick ain't fought no one like Kovalev or Andre Ward. And Kovalev fought Ward twice, among others, Jean Pascal, stuff like that. Anyway, I got to go because I got to get my hair cut. I got to finish packing. It's been real. Smash the like button. We working. We grinding. And yeah, I'll probably do another live stream. I got to figure out when I'm leaving. I don't know if I'm leaving tomorrow morning. This is what we do. This is what real bosses do. We just figure it out last minute. Fuck it. You know? Maybe I leave. Maybe I leave tonight. Maybe I leave in the morning. Let's get it. Thank you guys. Stay tuned to the channel. Hit the bell icon. If you want to purchase Fan Expo tickets, the link is in the description. Shout out to all my shooters, all the fans, all the support. You guys are definitely encouraging. You know what I mean? Sending me news clips and stuff. I appreciate it. We working, man. They know what it is. Peace.